welcome to the Western Reborn crew. I'm Paula, Reborn mummy and collector of the Western Reborn crew Reborn dolls and artist of some of them. I'm back again with another video, I know the second time in 2 days. This time I'm introducing you all to another Realborn sculpt. This time it's the Johannah Awake kit. Now this here is Artie. Now I reborned Artie myself probably in July 2022. However, he isn't my first Johannah Awake kit. So let me change Artie into this outfit, which is, see, he's in his winter clothes. I'm going to change him into this nice summery, it's a baby berry, which I think in Australia is cotton, is Target baby berry. Don't correct me if I'm wrong on that. And it's 4 zeros. Yeah, I think he has his little onesie there. Got to put a new nappy on him. He has turtles on this nappy. And because I'm actually going to be doing 2 themes. So being in Australia, it's Thursday here, but in America or on that side of the world, it's still Wednesday for you guys. I'm actually doing 2 themes. So I'm actually doing Wild Wednesday with the onesie, as in it's got wild rhinoceroses on his onesie, but I'm also doing Theme Thursday by Yvonne at Having You On's Theme Thursday, which she just did on Sunday, and that is, Yvonne's theme is black and white and red all over. So the onesie is black and white, and all I could find for the red all over, she said it didn't matter how we displayed those colours, but I found a red bib. So it'll be red bib all over his black and white onesie. That goes for Wild Wednesday. So the Wild Wednesday is from Playful Reborns, from what I could gather. So there you go. Now this is actually my second dress theme I think I've participated in since becoming a YouTube channel creator. So as I dress Artie, I'll tell you about his story. Now, I first bought a Johannah Awake sculpt, and she was reborn as a girl from another upcoming artist that was in my own state of Queensland. And I got her about in November 2021. And I just, see, it was another one of those times I was strolling through Facebook, or scrolling through Facebook and looking up reborn babies on Facebook Marketplace, and just came across this face, and the outfit again took to me, but the face, the open eyes, and so I was very thankful to have been able to purchase her. I actually later gave that baby, that Johannah Awake sculpt as a girl, to someone else. But I did buy a second-hand Johannah Awake kit that had a defect on the kit, but I just wanted it for a trial custom that I wanted to do. Now, Artie here is the result. And the defect here, in this, I don't know if you can see it, no, is in the eyebrow. So I think it was just a mark in the vinyl that couldn't come out. Now, this sculpt here looks very similar, looks very similar to one of my grandsons. Which I don't have permission to post a picture of him here on YouTube, but I have taken the photo and blanked out his eyes. So you'll get a lot of his facial features, and so you can probably see the portrait that I was trying to do of him. And I will actually add that photo at the end of the video, because my video editing program doesn't have an option for me to insert text or voiceover or photos into the actual video itself. I can only add clips to my already video that I've made. Now I'll also add here Monica from the Dolls Attic. If you're watching this video, I've already sent you an email please forgive me. I so apologise. Monica was we were going to do a webinar Zoom where she was going to teach me how to edit videos for YouTube, creation purposes. But there hasn't been a weekend. We've set up 2 weekends, and both weekends I've either been working. No, I've been working both weekends and haven't been able to do it. So, Monica, thank you so much for being understanding. We'll get around to it one day. By then I'll probably be able to get a proper video editing program. Now here's Artie, about to be dressed. Now Artie is a shortened version of my grandson's name, which Artie is a custom of, as I've already mentioned. So I'm putting on his onesie. And yes, I was rough with my own babies when I dressed them. I was a mother of 4 kids. And as each baby came along, it was a rush to get, kids dressed or fed, or, if we had to go out for the day. So here he is in his wild rhino onesie, black and white. And it's got like grass clumps, which is black with dark grey on there. So let me show you some of his details. So I actually prismed his hair. I'll put his tag away. I've actually prismed his hair. And there's a bit of a combi root. I didn't do enough of it. I was learning how to micro root as it was. So my grandson had a bit of hair at the top, but more of it was at the back sticking up a lot. But he was a pleasure to paint. I really enjoyed actually painting him. Bit of his eyebrows. But I didn't really put a lot of blushing into Artie because I know that usually does give more depth. But I just noticed, my babies or the portraits that I'm painting after don't, like, besides the cheeks, maybe the ears, but their knees and their hands in the photos don't have a lot of blushing. So I sort of left it out. And I love the Johannah sculpt's feet and hands. I just think they're so cute. The only difference between the Johannah sculpt and my grandson is my grandson's chubby. Like, he's very chubby in the arms and the legs. Not much bigger, but more chubbier. So there you go. I've dressed Artie in 2 themes today, or nearly 2 themes. So the Wild Wednesday at Playful Reborns with a black and white wild rhinoceros onesie here. And now I'm doing Ebon's Having Your Wands theme of black and white and red all over. Granted, there's a bit of pink, but there is red in there. But she said to be playful with it. Actually, this bib here, I'm not too sure. I think my daughter actually made this bib. She was making bibs for a while there. And I'm not too sure if this is one of them that I've had stashed away. And I've had this before I had Reborns. So it's quite a treat that one of her bibs is actually on the Reborn that I've sculpted. Or, not I sculpted, take that back, that I've reborned. But the sculpt looks very similar to one of her sons that I've tried to custom portrait. But this was only a trial custom portrait. So if I get another Johannah Awake kit, I've got an idea of what to do, what not to do. And hopefully by then I'll be able to root hair. And I really like the 3D look of the hair when it's micro rooted. But I didn't mind trialling the Prisma pencil. So I was able to learn how to matte varnish as well, because you need to matte varnish the hair scalp to be able to draw the hair on. So there you go. I'll post the pictures of the Johannah Awake, the very first Johannah Awake that I got, that was reborn as a girl by the artist here in Queensland. I never gave her a name. I didn't really have her that long, but she's now someone else's beautiful baby. Then after that Johannah Awake, I will post the pictures of Artie. And then the last photo will be the comparison shot of him to his custom portrait that he was reborn after. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video, introducing you to Artie, the Johannah, Realborn Johannah Awake kit by Bountiful Baby. That's it for me and the Western Reborn crew, guys. Thanks again, and we truly appreciate your efforts in watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and or subscribing. So in our next video, we will be introducing a reborn sculpt this time, also from Bountiful Baby, that has a very special story. So keep smiling from all of us here at the Western Reborn crew. Bye, guys.